Okay, so first of all, what we'll do, we'll go into Canva, and then this is Canva. So to create a logo, let me just say create let me tell you to create. Okay, so with that simple prompt, I can be able to tell it to create so we'll click the AI version. We'll click the, yeah, okay. So that's like the first thing we'll do. We'll just tell it to create that logo and wait for it to do its magic. Okay, so there we go. We have 3 logos that it has created. Harmony Fellowship. So I think I prefer this one. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to completely load the page. All right then I'll download this. It's always best to download with PNG. For things like this, it's best to download with PNG, so I'll just download it to PNG. Now once it has done this, the next thing I'll do to easily crop out all of this background, if I was using a paid Canva, I can be able to easily just tell it to remove the background. So 2 things I can do, or I can just go to remove background. Remove background from image. So this is a free site also. Yeah, I've used this severally. I'll just tell it to remove the background from that image, since I don't have a paid background, a paid Canva. So I'll tell it to remove the background. And upload my image. So there we go. It has successfully removed the background. So this is the part I don't like, because you won't get this full resolution. So the previous ones I did, I used Photoshop. If you would want the Photoshop, I can give you access to mine. Just give me a chat in the chat box of this video, and then I would send you a link to how you can get it. So now that we've successfully removed the background from that image, to animate this logo, because for your live streaming and any other thing that you are doing, one of the best things to do to animate logo is it's always good you have like a logo animation. To animate this, I would be making use of another free platform. It's called ProFounder. So I would upload, I would select. So ProFounder has both free and then paid. So like I said, everything we are doing is going to be free. Okay, so I would now come to ProFounder, and then I would select free, and then you would have access to all of the free things that ProFounder has to offer. And then I would search for the logo. the one of the logo, so I can animate it. Okay. I don't like any of this. I still do not like any of this. So this is the one I'll be using. The profounder is quite straightforward. So I would say yes, I want to create this. Then it takes me to this page. It would ask me to select the logo, which I do. So even as it's a pre-image, then you can now play with the color for the side glow, because it would have like a side glow. So I would want my side glow to resonate with something I have there already. And then the metal color, it should just be a bit off from what I have there. So it gives it that ambience. Alright. To see what we have, you can always come and sorry, I'll take us back. Oh, I already told it to continue. So okay, so let it just do its magic. I wanted to show us like the preview, so that when we are satisfied with the preview, then we can now go forward. So, but what I just did, I just initiated the download process, and then as we can see, it is going to take us 4 minutes. So we'll come back after the 4 minutes. So we finished downloading, we finished it. What we'll now do to download, we can say we want it in MP4 or in this format. So let me take the one with the transparent background, and there we can now call it church logo test. Okay. So it's going to download. Okay, so we have that animated logo ready. What would now do? So I'll take us to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I would want to show us would be the one for our dynamic subscribe notification while we are, and our lower thirds. Those are the two things I would want to show us for. So for lower thirds, we can use this for our lower thirds. It's the same way. They have the free ones, they have the, you can also come here and do a search for lower thirds, or we just say free. You can just select the free so that we see all the available free things that we have. So for my lower thirds, this is what I like to use. This is what I like to use here, this one. But I think there are other ones there. You can always just search to see the one that, you know, suits your desire. So, but this is better for me. It is easy. You just come the same way. It's a straightforward process. You come and you pick the logo. When you pick the logo, you now put the title. We'll put the title. So we'll put the title and then the subtitle. Usually the subtitle, you can put it your name. your name there, and just like we did in the previous one, we show a preview. You tell it to show you your preview before you download. The process is quite straightforward. Once you put the, so there you go, Sunday's church service, Pastor Jeremiah or software. So you just, it's pretty straightforward. There are other ones there. You pick any one that suits your desire and edit it to fit. Once you are done, you can now go to the next step, which will prepare it just like it did the other one, and download. Like I say, most of the, like I usually download, I usually don't like downloading the one with the green screen. Yeah, the green screen, you can now be able to adjust it to suit any background, but I prefer just going with the transparent background, which comes in WEBM format. So I prefer the WEBM format. All right, so that's how we can be able to get our lower thirds and also our lower thirds and our animated logos. In our next video, I will show us how we combine all of these in our OBS and use them in OBS, because the actual goal is to use these things in OBS. So I'll show us how we combine all of these things and use them in OBS. Then while in OBS, you see how we are using, how all of this comes in handy and how we can then use them. If there are any more things you would like to try out, feel free to put it in the comment section of this video, and then we'll do just that. And lest I forget, just chat me up in the comment section. I will send you a link to where you download Photoshop if you do not, that's for higher resolution of your logo, if you do not want to use this other method of removing background because of it would lower your picture quality. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and be healthy.